And here we go, a 1 o'clock start here for game 2. Now the 3-1. And that's a leadoff walk for Virginia. There's the changeup and the first strikeout for Willitson. Cozart there to complete the K. And that's the pitch you've noted with Willitson. When the changeup is on, he's nearly untouchable. The strike thrower is in danger of walking 2. And he gets the strikeout. So that changeup, the go-to pitch for Willitson.
He matched Nick Parker pitch for pitch.
And the changeup is filthy today. Defense of Virginia. As Gino Groover tests that defense with a 1-out single. That's a transfer who continues to hit. Second year out of Charlotte, and he gets the first hit for the Wolfpack. The payoff, he did not go on the pitch. And Kyle Teal can't believe it. So that's a 2-out walk to extend the inning. The payoff. How about that? A walk to extend the inning. BI in Coach Avent's order. And he attacks the first pitch. There's O'Farrell. Nice play to second to end the inning. 46 entering today. But no answer for the changeup. 4 punch-outs for Matt Willitson. He's going old school on the bump today. That is working.
Ended up being a ball.
This time he gets strike 3. Living on the edge of the strike zone. There's a solo home run all series. And that continues with the fastball from Edgington. From series, they're showing what they can do. And the strikeouts keep pouring for Matt Willitson. 5 punch-outs for the NC State righty. Here's the 1-2 to Didowick. That is left up. Nolan charging off his glove. Didowick hustling for second. And UVA with its first hit of the day. And now off the end of his bat. Whoa, it hits the turf. That stays fair. And maybe our first example of the year here in Raleigh where the turf and the grass come together. And he almost does. Good stab by Groover, who was all by himself on an island in the shift.
Now, so to try to relate to them and understand.
How about this bunt by Harrison? What a throw!
How the Park's going to play.
Park plays pretty big here. Line drive to center.
2 like that. Try to sneak something by on the corner.
He works to the changeup. 6 punch-outs for Willitson. 460 on base percentage. Hitting against the shift for a fair ball. Great positioning from Anderson. Chugging for 2. And Trice's throw is offline. So that's how you hit against the shift if you're Ethan Anderson. Now the 1-2. Changeup grounded to third. That ends the inning. Leading to a strikeout. So Edgington with 3 Ks. And how about that 2-pitch sequence? A nearly double turns into a punch-out.
Imagine trying to go station to station.
Cozart rips one for a 2-bagger into the gap. Actually, in fact, he hits the brakes. Nice job cutting that ball off by O'Donnell, and Cozart with the 1-out single. Great pitching today. And there's a walk. So 2 on with 1 out. Another 0-2. One more time. It's scooped to center. That gets down. Tying run, Cozart held at third on a bullet of a throw by O'Donnell. Brian Edgington up in the count to Carter Trice. Gives up the fly ball. This should end the inning. Anderson hangs on to make the catch. Twin going into the tournament and missing the NCAAs. As this ball's rocketed by Stefan. That gets down into the gap. And Candelaria tracks it at the wall, so it's a leadoff double for the Hoos. There's the bunt. Groover was playing at the bag, so he comes in and makes the play for the first out. Nice bunt by Godbout.
The middle right now.
That changeup is up the middle. There you go. Virginia strikes first on the RBI ground out. Now that is situational baseball from the Hoos. Now he hits one off the end of the bat. Oh, Willitson bobbles and is late to first base. Just a touch lackadaisical at the end there from Willitson. Lost voyages out that way. Ooh, Groover gets plunked. So he's on for the first time. NC State with a runner here in the 5th. And now the payoff. That is called strike 3. Brian Edgington, 4 punch outs, and he clips the inside corner. As that changeup gets him swinging, Matt Willitson has dialed up that pitch very effectively today for another strikeout. Only 3 hits allowed. And that'll continue with the changeup. 8 strikeouts for Willitson. As there's a walk. First free pass all day for the NC State righty. Sauke up the middle. Good job by Green to cut it off. And 6 innings of solid baseball from Matt Willitson. The payoff is swung on and missed. A new season best, 9 punch outs. Here's a first pitch drive from Chase Nixon. This is deep to center and caught. Ethan O'Donnell with other intentions. There's a loud first out. That ground ball is snagged at short. O'Farrell overshoots his target. A rare base runner on for NC State. That took every ounce of effort from Noah Souls. And now the payoff is driven into that wind. Sauke comes on to make the catch. And adds a walk to lead off the 8th. There's the assignment. And there's the execution. That stays fair. Groover shows off the arm. That is a highly productive first out. The 1-2 is poked to center. This could be dangerous. Dropping in for a base hit. A collision in center. And Virginia scores the second run. Candelaria crashed into Gupton. And now a big drive. How about Kyle Teal coming to the party with a monstrous 2-run shot? We had waited all weekend for the power here in Raleigh, and Teal delivers.
And Virginia, with the way that they're pitching right now, you have to wonder, could that be the dagger for NC State this weekend and give Virginia their second series victory in as many weekends? A no-doubter there by Kyle Teal down that right field line.
The first home run surrendered by Justin Lawson, and you can see it on Teal's face. Lawson. Now he delivers an inside-out single that ricochets off the glove. He'll hold it first. That's 3 straight hits when the Cavaliers had 3 hits entering the inning.
With the hits when they've come through.
This ball could be challenging for Nixon. And he's in to make the catch.
3 runs here in the top half of the 8th, trying to come in and get an out.
That ball stays fair. Off the base, ricochets away from Groover. And a well-timed infield single for Virginia. Knock on the door of a series win. As the 3-1's drilled to right, that gets down in front of Nixon. Make it 5-0 Virginia. The 2-out hitting continues for the Cavaliers with a double. So Virginia up to 52 doubles. That's right up with NC State leading the country. Cashing in here.
It is, and the Cavaliers just expanding their lead here in the 8th inning. Now 4 runs.
And now we go to the bottom of the 8th.
And those extra 4 runs really make it a lot easier.
Peebles sprays one into the gap. What hustle by O'Donnell to track it down. And Peebles is in with a sliding double. So that's one hitter who continues to swing the bat well for NC State.
He really hides the ball well.
Cozart no trouble on that pitch. There's a base hit. And now Peebles gets the turn. A good throw to the plate is in time. What a tag by Kyle Teal. And what a throw by O'Donnell. He's a heck of a quarterback for the Virginia Cavaliers. With Brennan Armstrong graduating from Virginia, He's projected as one of the players competing for the quarterback job this fall. There's a walk. 2 on with 2 out as Peyton Green reaches. Hard ground ball to Groover. Nice job staying down on it. Whoa, and it gets away from Serrano. O'Farrell turns on the Jets. He's at second. Kind of that sink or swim moment as O'Donnell sends one down the line. Gupton can't make the catch. And Virginia extends its lead on the RBI single from O'Donnell. Which he goes all the way to second base. I actually lost that for a second.
Well, that was a effort double there by O'Donnell. You know, off the bat, looked like it was going to be a single, but it kept tailing away from Michael Gupton out there in left field. And even with a 5-run, now 6-run lead, you see Virginia just pressing the envelope, band their lead.
Another base hit. Geloff goes off, and that touches the wall. O'Donnell scores at 7-0 Virginia. And with that double, the Hoos have now overtaken the Wolfpack for most doubles in the country. For Boston College and Louisville the next 2 weeks. As that's called strike 3. Harris gets the punch out. For joining us here in Raleigh. Nixon goes the other way on the very first pitch, and a late recovery by Dudewick in left for the first out. Woolfolk with the strikeout, and 2 quick outs for Virginia.
From Woolfolk, you have to think that pronation with the baseball.
And it leads to a quick inning. Virginia recovers, and there's the ball game. The Cavaliers come into Raleigh and win 2 to open up the weekend set. 4-1 in the conference